Welcome back to another Meal Prep Sunday. We are at the grocery store about to get the stuff we need to meal prep when we get home. I'm so excited to show you guys what we're going to be making. We're going to do this one a little differently this time. We are going to be get that butter up there. We're going to be meal prepping on a tight budget. Have you ever had those times month to month where you're just like, oh, I'm talking about beans and rice and beans. So this is going to be one of those meal preps. So I'm going to show you how I do that on a tight budget with a family of 6. Here we go. This is not necessarily used for a meal, but this is a staple in my house. Greek yogurt. We use it instead of sour cream. So it's a substitution for us, but we also put honey in it just to have as a snack and just eat it, you know, like regular yogurt. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. We buy this crab deluxe, and this is a great way to make a filling meal on a low budget. This is like $1.99 for a pack, and I get 2 packs, and I serve it over rice, and I just put this in a skillet. Olive oil, garlic, whatever vegetable. You can throw some green beans in there. You can throw some leftover peas or vegetables that you've already cooked from another meal, and just kind of make a goulash with it, and it is so good. My kids love it. I love it. I put soy sauce in it, maybe a little Worcestershire, just whatever, however you want to season it. And it's cheap, but it's filling, and it's worth it. Absolutely. Get you some of that. Actually, my friend in high school was from the Philippines, and she used to eat it all the time. So she turned me on to that. So shout out to my friend Nikki Ramundo. So here's an example of something that I would do in normal life. In normal life, for spaghetti, I would buy one of these big spaghetti squashes. This one is like over 5 pounds. And so 69 cents a pound, let's just round up to $1, you know, because I'm not good at math. That's almost $5 for this squash, whereas a box of spaghetti is $1.20 for the gluten-free or the whole wheat. So at this time in the budget, we can't afford this. This is a better option. I absolutely think so. But right now, we're gonna go with a pasta instead of the spaghetti squash. All right, so we are in line waiting. And I got a mixture of a whole lot of things because some stuff I'm not quite for sure how I'm going to fix it. I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm trying to take in consideration my carb intake as well. So I got sweet potatoes for me instead of white potatoes, which is what I'm going to fix for the kids. I got ground turkey because we don't eat a lot of pork. I got chicken, just to be money conscious instead of getting salmon. You know, fillets. I got salmon in the can because I love making salmon croquettes, and usually I put mashed potatoes and cream peas with that, but I don't know, I'm thinking about mixing it up. I'm not for sure, but I know my meal prep this week is going to be mainly preparation of the meat. The sides don't take that much time, so if I can get all of the meat prepared, I'm pretty much good. I think I'm also going to do some spinach lasagna, so that'll be a meal as well that I'm going to try to squeeze in somewhere. Alright, so these are all the things that have something to do with a meal, a dinner meal, and these back here are all the things that do not. So we're just going to see how much the dinner stuff is, so you can get an idea how much I spent on meal prep. Alright, so my total came to $69 for all of the meal preps. Now realize that $69 does not include everything, because some stuff I already have at home, like ketchup or rice or I don't know, different stuff I already have at home, so I didn't need to buy that stuff. But as far as the main stuff, $70. So the very first thing that I'm gonna do now that I'm home with my $70 is brown up 3 pounds of ground turkey. 1.5 pounds I'm going to use for spaghetti, and the other pound I'm going to use for tacos. Progress. We got the tacos going, and our tacos, we don't just use ground meat. We also put garbanzo beans, black beans, and other types of different things. Corn in our tacos because all those things serve as fillers. And as you know, I have 3 boys, so my goal is to get them full. Okay, so this is what I do to get them full. We got the other half of the 1.5 pounds over here in the tomato sauce. We got the noodles going.
I don't get full.
Boy,
Touchball.
what is this right here? Oh, that's to take a picture. And just so you know, I don't deem to be an expert on anything, but I try a little bit at a time to include, you know, healthy stuff. Just like I'm not the best at it, but I'm not the worst. So I do use this veggie pasta, and I think it's like spinach or something like that. But anyways, that's what's in there in the pot. So again, if I don't use the veggie spaghetti, then I use the whole wheat spaghetti. Okay, so that's just a simple choice you can make to make your life a little bit healthier. So this is the beginning of the crab delight I was telling you about. So down in there I have garlic, I have green onions, I have mushrooms. I'm gonna let them cook down, and then I'm gonna add my imitation crab, and I'm kind of gonna just piece it apart before I put it in there. Alright, so all I've done now is I've just put the crab in there, and my next step is just to add this corn that I actually have left over from a meal. And what's good about that is, you know, the corn's already been seasoned, so that seasoning is going to add to what's already happening down in there. Oops, that's the cord. My phone was charging. Added spinach, frozen chopped spinach. And we're done. Serve it over rice. Last thing I'm preparing in the crock pot is some chicken breasts. So what I've dumped in there is some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, Hawaiian style, with some apricot preserves and a little bit of honey. And I'm just gonna put the lid on that and let it cook. And when it's done, I'm possibly gonna shred it. And then, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna use that, but it'll be a meat that's already prepared. All right, so here we have it, spaghetti. I'm gonna serve that probably with salad. We have our crab delight. In it we have spinach, corn, garlic, green onions, all that good stuff, served over brown rice. Next we have our tacos. I always put, like I said, chickpeas and corn, if you're wondering what that is, if you know, didn't know, even though I've already said it. And then over here we have our chicken in the crock pot. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video on how to meal prep Sunday with the Reid Bunch. I have thrown so many things at you, from alternatives and substitutions all the way to, what else have I thrown at you? Fillers. Different things to add to meals to make your kids fuller. I hope all this stuff has helped you in some way. If it hasn't, make sure you share it with someone who you think could benefit from this information. We love making these videos. We love sharing all of this fun stuff with you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.